You're watching Biz Lounge, and with me in the studio is Tiger, who always finds time for family and fun, and maybe that's the secret to his success. Let's take a look at how this Tiger prowls when he's not preying on business competition.
Went to a Catholic school. Bombay and Bandra at that time was already completely cosmopolitan. So there were a bunch of obviously Catholics and Christians in class. There were Jews in class. So it was fascinating growing up when one never thought of it. Now, later on in life, in retrospect, you think about it and say it was so natural. I mean, I had great friends from across the spectrum. Those friends that I made in those 5 years at IIT are probably the friends that have lasted the longest. We did a whole host of things together that I wouldn't tell you. I don't think they can be written about. So. I love watching movies. The more inane the movie, the better. So therefore, Hindi movies are great. Because most of them are inane. I like Houseful too. At least 2 hours in the gym, plus I love steam and sauna. Remember, if I travel the amount I told you, it's really important to be watchful. Particularly if you love all food, which I love. I love all food. If you love desserts, which I love. And then it is probably 2 hours at late breakfast with my newspapers, and I do take a snooze in the afternoon. I love it. I myself am a big believer in constantly learning. I think the tragedy of life is that it's so short. I'm really curious about everything. So I want to know why people behave the way they do. I want to know its interconnection to evolution. I want to know, how the mind works. I want to know solar system and the Milky Way and astronomy. I don't want to know astrology. I'm a complete non-believer in anything that's irrational.
Okay, tell us about some of the most fun you had when you were at IIT, some of your most memorable moments.
And I'm a big fan of cricket. I think fan is an understatement. I'm pretty maniacal about cricket. So probably when we bunked class for a whole week as a group of 5 or 6 of us and went off to see a test match. And this is when you're 17, 18, 19. And it's not that you're doing well academically, you're really focused, and yet you decide you want to pack your bags and go away and watch a cricket match. So the sense of adventure that comes with it is, I don't think is replicable. And those memories basically last a whole lifetime.
Mm-hmm. You just mentioned that you love cricket. Are there any other sports that you enjoy?
Soccer. Very big fan of soccer. So the World Cup soccer is something that I probably would not miss more than 20 or 30% of the matches. Soccer is a big equal to cricket. I've told my board that I'll miss a board meeting if the most important cricket match is being played by India at any given point in time. So we set our board meetings based on cricket calendars.
You never even attempted to learn golf, even though it's such a corporate sport?
No, I did. One real attempt and many small attempts. The real attempt was joining the DLF Golf Club, I think early 2000, paying, in those days, probably 15,000 rupees for 20 classes, attending 2 out of the first 5 or 6, trying to catch up, and finally the golf teacher saying, look, I can't teach you because you just can't do this, and then fighting with him for a refund, and then saying, I'm never ever going to do this. Okay. So, yeah, tried.
I know you told us that you love eating. Would you prefer eating Mumbai street food, or would you opt for a fine dining restaurant?
Mumbai street food. Yeah. Pav bhaji, vada pav at Dadar railway station. Mm-hmm. No, any day. Bhel puri. Mm-hmm. So, no question. I grew up in Mumbai. Street food was, and it's clean street food. And that's one of the good things about Mumbai, which I don't think you still find in Delhi. The street food, the quality of street food in Mumbai, when I say quality, I'm talking about the hygiene of street food in Mumbai, is actually many notches better than many other cities in the country. but street food any day.
And you certainly travel a lot for work. When you travel for pleasure, what kind of destinations do you choose?
Prefer the mountains to anything else. Yeah, temperatures of 10 degrees and below, better. Temperatures of 22, 23 and above, absolutely terrible.
So how did you manage to grow up in Mumbai?
Didn't like the heat and didn't like the humidity, but didn't have an option.
Okay, Tiger, well, we're out of time, but it was great chatting with you, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Vishali. Thank you. Really enjoyed it.
And that's it for today. We'll see you next time on Biz Lounge.